Hi, I am Beaver Buddy. What if a tiny dragonfly held the power to change the colors of the world? At the end of this story, you will find a moral that you will never forget. Tiku. Deep inside the Valley of Whispers lived a dragonfly named Tiku, no bigger than a thimble, with shimmering wings that changed color based on how others felt. Tiku's wings turned gold when someone nearby was joyful, blue when they were sad, and green when they felt hope. But one color, red, he had never seen before. Tiku loved helping forest creatures. If a squirrel cried, he danced in circles until his blue wings turned green, and hope sparkled in the animal's eyes again. Every day, creatures lined up near the sun petal tree just to see Tiku flutter by. "He makes feelings visible," the old owl hooted, wiping a tear with his feather. But one morning, the sky grew thick with gray mist. The flowers wilted. The trees stopped rustling. A strange silence blanketed the forest like a heavy cloak. "Where's the wind?" asked a hedgehog nervously. "Why do the bees buzz without joy?" Tiku's wings stayed dull, colorless, for the first time in his life. In the center of the forest sat a girl. Her name was Vira. She had silvery hair like moonlight and eyes that reflected no emotion, just fog. Vira was new to the forest, and no one had seen her before. Wherever she stepped, petals crumbled. Even the butterflies forgot how to flap. Tiku approached her carefully, curious and kind. "Are you sad?" he asked. No response. His wings flickered blue, then black, then nothing. The forest creatures whispered, "She's cursed." But Tiku didn't believe in curses. He hovered over her hand and whispered, "What do you feel inside?" Suddenly Vira whispered, "Nothing. I feel nothing." And then, for the first time ever, Tiku's wings burned red. A vivid, deep red that glowed like fire. The animals gasped. "Red means danger," shouted a raccoon. "Fly away, Tiku." But the dragonfly stayed, mesmerized by the rare and powerful hue. Vira blinked. "Is that me? I made that color?" Tiku nodded gently. "It means your feelings are powerful, but they've been trapped for too long." "I used to cry," Vira said, her voice cracking, "but I cried too much. I got tired of feeling, so I shut them all away." As she spoke, the forest quivered. Tiku's wings turned orange, then violet, then emerald, all at once. Color exploded around them like fireworks. Flowers opened midair. Clouds dissolved into cotton candy. The bees buzzed like laughter. And Vira smiled, just a little. But it lit up the whole valley. But then came the twist. As the feelings returned, so did the storms. Thunder cracked through the skies. Her emotions were too strong, shaking the earth. Trees bent, rivers splashed over. "She's breaking the forest!" cried a badger. Too many feelings at once. But Tiku didn't flee. He dove straight into the storm. He circled Vira faster and faster, his wings beating light into the sky. "Focus on one feeling," he cried. "Start with something gentle. Start with hope." Vira held her hands to her chest. "Hope," she whispered, eyes wide, "like remembering my mother's lullaby, or the time I rescued a bird." The storm slowed. Thunder paused. Tiku's wings burst into green, brighter than ever. A soft wind returned, brushing gently through the golden leaves. Vira closed her eyes and breathed deeply. The colors around her stopped spinning wildly. They began to pulse with warmth and rhythm. "Is this what balance feels like?" she asked. "Yes," said Tiku softly. "It's okay to feel deeply. It's okay to cry and smile in the same breath." From that day on, Vira wandered the forest with Tiku. Her touch healed broken flowers. Her tears grew glowing mushrooms. Her laughter echoed in the sky. Whenever someone lost their way or couldn't name their feelings, they searched for the girl with starlight hair and the dragonfly with rainbow wings. Tiku taught the creatures that feelings aren't to be feared but embraced. Even the darkest emotions can bring beauty when shared with kindness. Vira, once silent and numb, became the most beloved being in the valley. She told stories under the moon and sang lullabies to leaves. One evening, Tiku landed on her shoulder and said, "Even when you feel lost again, remember, the colors are always inside you. I just helped you see them." She smiled, eyes glistening. "I'll keep painting the world with my feelings." And with a hug, they watched the stars blink in approval. Moral: embracing your emotions, even the hard ones, can transform darkness into color and bring healing to yourself and those around you. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.